So here we have the Vaperz Cloud Vcst tank. It's a 25mm tank made by Vaperz Cloud. It comes in a nice package like this. The cool little window on it. It actually opens pretty cool. So you pop it open, and then you have your new tank on this little stand here. And then all the goodies like extra glass, a couple of O-rings, an actual really nice hex key tool right here. All come in the box. So that was a good plus. Have seen people have issues with hex key screws stripping out before. I've never had issues with it. But right now I have a fused Clapton in here. And let me show you how the tank works. It's pretty cool. So, with this tank, they were going for something that was more just like a straight line dripper. There's no like flavor reducing chimney or anything like that. If you can see down there, it goes straight to your build. The way you fill it, this top portion comes out. There's a fill hole right there. So then you just take your bottle of juice, put it in the fill port, and you can fill it up. Now, it is sacrificing juice capacity for performance at this point. It's using a Kennedy style deck, which I'll show you the one that's not built. So the way it comes apart is pretty cool too. There's a lock and unlock image. That's more for filling it, but if you turn the glass, you'll find there's a little latch, and when you get there, you can just pull the whole top part off. Which reveals a velocity style deck with the 2-post, but also a Kennedy style airflow system. So you got 2 posts down there on each side. It's really easy to wick. And the nice thing about this one, unlike the VCMT or the BFT by Omega, you can take the deck out, rework your coils, put a new build in it, rejuice your cotton, and then reinstall it without sacrificing all the juice that's in the tank. And then to put it back on, you find back where that little latch is, and it's all together. So we'll just put that one away. Now this one I don't think likes as much wattage as say the VCMT, but I don't think it needs to. I really like this tank at around 75 to 85 watts, sometimes like 100 or so. Here it is on a lava box. Now the airflow on it is tighter than the VCMT, the 25mm variant, and a bit tighter than the VCMT 30mm variant, which is okay. I thought they had a little too much airflow to begin with, and I would normally cut them down. But this one I prefer to leave wide open. You can see the little airflow hole there. And then there's another one on this side. Pretty basic on there. You can adjust the airflow. It spins in a circle. It's also got juice flow control, which is kind of built in with this little locking mechanism up there. But you can just turn that and keep turning it. to make sure your juice flow is at the right level. I also leave that wide open. I've currently got a 5-wrap fused Clapton build in there, around a 3.5 millimeter, which is about as big as you can get in there. You can maybe get a 6-wrap fused 24 gauge, but that's probably the biggest coils you're going to fit in there. It's a little smaller build deck than the 25 mil VCMT, but other than that, I like this tank better than the 25 mil VCMT, even though it's got smaller juice capacity, and it's a little harder to fill. It's a little harder to get grip around the top, especially if there's juice on there, because it's not knurled. And you can't fill it completely to the top because of that little air bubble there, or the fill port there. But the leaking issues are non-existent. If you get it wicked right, it's gonna, wick good. You won't ever run into dry hits, and you won't have flooding because those Kennedy posts keep excessive juice from just kind of dripping down that center and just kind of leaking around your mod, which I know was everybody's big complaint with the VCMT. I know Vaperz Cloud is releasing a bigger version, 30 mil version at least, and then they will be releasing another tank after that. But so far I'm really digging this one. It's retired my VCMT, and if you're looking to get one, they're pretty cheap. I believe they're like 65 or 55. Let me check. So if we go to Vaperz Cloud website, yes, I'm 18. Actually, I'm 25, but thank you. So if we go down, yes. This one's $55. So $55 for the 25 mil variant. I think that's a fair price for this kind of RTA. To me, it feels of high quality. It's got replaceable glass sections, so in case you break that, you can replace that. And it's a lot less threads everywhere. The VCMT had a lot of threads, like the drip tip threaded on, the chimney threaded on, kind of K-Fun style, but just big. This one's a lot more things click together and slide. It's a little faster once you get the hang of it. And overall, I like this tank better. If you got any questions, let me know. And feel free to message me. Have a good day, guys.